YouTube, I'm back again with Peace Posse. Getting right down to the story. Like I said, this young man right here was reading the paper of the Peace Posse and how great they had been doing in the school. Now, he's in the classroom with his other friend right here, and this young man is walking through the door of into the classroom. Let's see what's going on, because after he has a comment to make as the young man's walking through the door. So, as you know, he read the paper about how cool and unity the Peace Posse is trying to bring towards the school. So this young man says, I like unity. I'm positive that I can unite Joey over there. So he's saying with his friend, he like positive and he like uniting people together or whatever. But he's saying, I bet I can unite Joey with those people over there. So anyway, so Joey coming on in the room, and this young man, this is what he does to him. With the floor. That's what Joey, the young man stuck his foot out and Joey tripped over it, and with the floor, he hit the floor. Hey! That's what Joey's saying as he's falling down on the floor, which you can see him right here. He's like, hey! So anyway, the other boy and the kids started to laugh because this young man had tripped Joey. So right now it's all a joke, and it's all fun happening in the classroom. While the teacher is not there, the kids are acting up. So let's go on. Now, he's the bully guy, which I see now, which you know now, he is a bully. He just was being sarcastic and smart about the newspaper coming out for the school. So really he has a problem. So let's see what's going on. And then he says, hey, Joey, you better hurry up and pick up your books before the teacher comes in the classroom. So he know he tripped him, and now he's going to say something smart like that to him down on the floor. So, and his other friend says, that's right. You better not have nothing to say, punk. And then the bad boy, he comes, the bully, he says, go sit down before I sit you down. So he telling Joey, go sit down before I sit you down. And you better not have nothing to say what I just did to you. Okay? All right. So Joey, he's feeling really, really sad at this time. And he's thinking like, man, right here, like, man, I wish I could do something about this, but I don't know what to do yet. So anyway, here comes fear. Fear's always coming, and here comes fear. This is what fear says in the mind of Joey. He says, why don't you leave me alone? That's what Joey is saying in his mind. And then fear pops up. Poof. Here's fear. Fear comes, and he's just standing there behind Joey and just working him up. Okay. So it goes on and says, and you better not say anything to the teacher about it. So this boy, which we don't know his name yet, but he's telling him, he's still badgering him, telling him, you better not say nothing to the teacher about this, because you're going to have more trouble out of me if you do that, you know. All right. So let's go on. And now fear really boils up into Joey. And fear now is speaking to Joey's ear. And this is what fear do to us. It speaks to our ear and try to stop us from being all that the Lord will have us to be. And here goes fear talking to Joey. Right here. He's down here talking to Joey. Let's see what fear going to try to put in Joey's ear. Fear says, Joey, aren't you afraid that one day soon that Richie, now we know his name, Richie, will get bored with playing with you and decides to beat you up instead. He's saying that to him in his ear. But he ain't finished though. He's trying to put some more flame on the fire. And he says, I'd be afraid of him if I were you. And he told him, I'd be afraid of him if I was you. More fear in his heart. Then this is the third time he goes on and says, he's a nuisance. He told him, Richie is a nuisance to you, Joey. He's a nuisance. So fear keeps on coming at Joey on every side. And that's what fear do sometimes. It will come on every side and you will feel like you're about to explode. But just hold on. Help is on the way. Hold on. Help is on the way. So fear still says to Joey, make him stop messing with you. Protect yourself. So that's fear in the corner right here. He's telling him, make him stop messing with you. Protect yourself. Because he's trying to start trouble. More trouble. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Now it says, as class dismiss. And the kids are leaving the classroom. Class is being dismissed at this time. Yes. As class dismissed, someone comes over to Joey and says, you know me? I'm Kyle. I sit in the back of the classroom. And then Joey says, yeah, hi. Right? So then Kyle's standing there and he begins to talk to Joey. But all of a sudden, look who pops up. Poof. Fear. Fear pops up. Because whenever there's somebody good in your life that want to do something righteous for you, there's always somebody that want to try to mess it up for you. So here comes fear. He's trying to stir up some more trouble. So fear says into Joey's ear, he says, oh no, I don't like that kid. He'll mess things up. Brush him off. Brush him off. So that's what fear is telling Joey to do inside of his mind. Oh, get him out. No, don't listen to him. Because he's going to tell you the right thing. That's why you don't want him to listen. And then he says, the boy says, oh, what's up? That's what the boy comes out of his mouth. And he says to Kyle, what's up? And then Kyle says, I saw what Richie did to you today. See, there's always somebody looking. Even when a person's being bullied, there's always somebody looking. And hopefully they help out. And actually, this is what Kyle is saying. Actually, I see him bothering you almost every day. You need to do something about him. We can go talk to the teacher about Richie. So Kyle's trying to get Joey to understand that there is help going on in the school. And we need to go and talk to the teacher about Richie. The Peace Posse can also step in and help you and Richie talk over the problem. So Kyle is trying to give him some encouragement that it doesn't have to stay like this. It can change for the better. So anyway, Kyle begins to talk. And as you see, Kyle's talking to him and there's some students listening and stuff too of what's going on. But here is Joey right there. And he's listening to Kyle, but he also got that fear thought in his mind. So let's see what's going on. Then Joey says, thanks. Okay, man. I can handle it. I don't want to look like a punk running to the Peace Posse. So he's throwing his hands up. See, because he's listening to fear. Fear told him, remember a little while ago back there, Fear told him, I don't like that boy. Get him out your way. He's not good. He didn't say he wasn't good. He just said he don't like him and don't talk to him. See, because fear not going to tell you somebody's not good. He just want to say, don't talk to them. Okay? You have to find out yourself. Okay? So let's go on. So then he says to Joey, says to Kyle, no thanks, man. I don't need your help. No thanks, he says. So he walks off, and there you go. So, man, let's see what's happening, because now he's turning down help from somebody that's in the Peace Posse that can help turn things around a little bit more quickly. But now we're going on to the next page where we have Cool Mel. Cool Mel takes and pops into let's see, Kyle's head, because this is Kyle right here. This is Kyle. So Cool Mel pops into Kyle's head. As you see Cool Mel again, let me just show you him. And this is what's going on. Cool Mel says in Kyle's head, he says, fear can freeze you and cause inaction if you give in to fear. So this is what Kyle's thinking about. I remember Cool Mel told me about that. So then he said, and if fear creeps in, he gets satisfaction. And that is what fear wants to try to do. Creep into your life to get satisfaction for you to continue to do what's wrong or continue to hide what is wrong, trying to say it's right. Okay? So then Cool Mel tells him that, and then he says, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is Kyle saying. Kyle is talking, and he says, that kid is being controlled. I gotta help him. He said, by the same fear that was messing with my grandparents. So he says, I gotta help him. That's the same fear I saw that was messing with my grandparents. So now he's walking off trying to figure out what can he do to help Joey in this classroom from being bullied. But at that time, the scene changes back to Stephanie. We're going to see what this girl got going on. What Stephanie got to say from off the top. Let's hear what she got to say. So now it says, after school in a secluded spot. That's what Stephanie is sitting in a secluded spot. You know why? Because she's sitting up there smoking. Smoking them cigarettes or whatever she's smoking. She's smoking whatever. But she's hiding in a secluded spot. Getting her groove on, as they say. Now, one of her girlfriends, which is standing right here, and she says to Stephanie, says, yo, Steph, the Peace Posse is in the school paper. And then Stephanie says, so what? So then the young lady, the other girl, says, that Trake Jones makes me sick. That's what Stephanie says. And I'm going to say it again. She says, yeah, that Tyreek Jones makes me sick. And then the young lady says, Stephanie, why? Why do you dislike Tyreek? Because she was a little scared to come out of her mouth and say it, because she knows Stephanie don't play. Look at her face. She like, yeah, you want to say something, you better come right. So she trying to get out. She says, why do you dislike Tyreek? So she's holed up, and she's, wait a minute. And then she says, I'll tell you, Squirt, and you better not tell anyone. You know, Rayvon is my younger brother. He shot Tyreek's friend, Hassan. What? Tyreek was the only one who testified against my brother in court. My brother's in jail because of Tyreek. And I intend to make him pay. Look at her. She is hot. She said, and I intend to make him pay. And see, this is the thing about revenge. Revenge doesn't bring nothing. It just brings more trouble and more revenge. And then it just messes you up too, because you just become a mean rolling stone. And that's sad. So I'm going to stop right now and say thank you so much for coming to my channel. Like, share, and subscribe. And I will be coming back with you with the rest of this story.